After historic return to White House, will Trump get third term as U.S. president? U.S. president jokes about third presidential election run. Trump asks, "Am I allowed to run again? Can Trump run again in 2028?" Republican leader proposes amendment to allow Trump to serve third term. Can 22nd Amendment of the U.S. Constitution be changed? U.S. President Donald Trump jokingly asked if he could run for president again in 2028. Trump made these remarks during a speech to Republican members of Congress in Miami on January 27. Trump said that he had raised funds even for the next presidential race, after he was inaugurated as president for a second term in office.
I've raised a lot of money for the next race that I assume I can't use for myself, but I'm not 100% sure because I don't know. I think I'm not allowed to run again. I'm not sure. Am I allowed to run again, Mike? I better not get you involved in that argument. No, we raised a lot of money, a tremendous amount.
Remember, 22nd Amendment to the U.S. Constitution says, "No person shall be elected to the office of the president more than twice." However, a resolution was introduced in Congress to amend the U.S. Constitution to allow President Donald Trump to be elected for a third term. The proposed resolution sought to amend the Constitution such that a president who had won 2 non-consecutive elections would be able to run for a third term. Republican lawmaker Andy Ogles introduced the House Joint Resolution saying, "This amendment would allow President Donald Trump to serve 3 terms, ensuring that United States sustains the bold leadership it so desperately needs." However, in order to pass the amendment, the resolution would need the backing of 2/3 of the House and the Senate or a constitutional convention called for by 2/3 of the state legislatures. Meanwhile, just days after returning to the White House, U.S. President Trump's swift crackdown on immigration has moved beyond those living in or entering the U.S. illegally, with officials also issuing bans and restrictions on legal immigration, including programs for refugees displaced by violence. Trump has already enacted far-reaching measures targeting those who violated U.S. immigration law. They include sealing the U.S. asylum system for those without proper documents, tasking the military with deporting immigration violators, and empowering deportation officers to target most unauthorized immigrants, including those without criminal records. U.S. President Donald Trump's border czar, Tom Homan, defended the widespread raids and arrests as part of a crackdown on illegal immigration, saying that law enforcement authorities were addressing national security threats and not arresting ordinary families.